Hey everybody, this is Max from the Max Clark Show in the Clark Center for Civics, Politics, and Global Affairs. Hey, listen. Now, I already put out a video about how the police will be pulling people over if they think that they are high on marijuana or weed, right? If they are under the influence, so you can get a DUI, right? So I've told you before that that's one way that they're going to make their money is by pulling people over, doing routine checks, and giving them DUIs for marijuana when they don't have any type of measurement as to what a legal limit is or what an illegal limit is of how high you can be or how much THC you can have show up in the test that they give you. Understand that. Now remember, they finally passed a law where marijuana will be halfway legal. And on top of that, they let all these people out of jail. All these people out of jail, right? Now they got to expunge their records, right? We'll see how that works. All right, I'll keep you posted on that. Now, they have to make their money. They lose too much money by letting people out of jail, expunging their records. They lose way too much money. And we know that city, state, and federal governments, they're all corporations. And what are corporations in business to do? They're in business to make money. Copy that? Copy that. They're in business to make money. It's just like anytime you elect a new mayor or a new governor or a new president, taxes go up. Taxes go up. At one point or another, taxes go up. Bills have to be paid. They have to make money. And not necessarily just for bills. They just want the money. Copy that? Copy that. Now, Illinois, marijuana became legal in Illinois January 1st, 2020. Now, what happens is July 1st, 2020, there will be a 3% tax on marijuana, legal marijuana that they're selling, government sanctioned, sponsored, and sold marijuana. Listen to what I'm telling you. There's a 20% tax on edibles. There is a 25% sales tax, not sales tax, there's 25% tax on products with more than 35% THC. And there's a 10% tax for products with under 35% THC. Right, just out the gate, 10%. Now, that's not to mention the city and county tax, right? City, county, state tax, that's at 10.25%. Now, when you purchase something with, whether it's edibles or whether it's, flour with 35% THC or even less, you're going to be paying at minimum 33.25% interest. Sales tax, period. And at most 38% tax on this. Now it begs the question, all the people who've been put in prison over weed, over marijuana, all the people who've been put in prison, and now this is so-called legal, who was this made legal for? Who was this made legal for? It definitely wasn't made legal for those who can't afford 33.25% or 38% tax on this particular product. It wasn't made legal for them. Okay? It wasn't made legal for them. Now we can go with the race thing. black and brown people, in prison for this. But now we got to talk about class. We got to talk about class. This is where class comes into play, because this was not made legal for those who were not in the upper class. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry. It was made legal for those who are in the upper class. That's who it was made legal for. It wasn't made legal for those who were in the lower class, right? So those who are in the upper class, middle to upper class, they can now smoke like they've always been doing, right? They can smoke like they've always been doing. They can smoke freely. But for the lower, poorer class, guess what's going to happen? Guess how they're going to make their money? They're going to make their money, of course, off the DUIs. And they're also going to make their money because guess what? Your friendly, local, neighborhood weed man, his business is going to boom. It's going to skyrocket. Because this lower, poor class, they are not going to pay 33.25% to 38% tax on this product, where they know they can get that for 90% less on the street. So what does that mean? More people are going to be scooped up and put in prison. Why? Because they are selling marijuana illegally. They're selling it. Now, you can have up to 30 grams and not be put in jail and not be arrested. But if you're selling it, you can be arrested. You see where the trick lies? Well, I got 30 grams, they can't do nothing to me. Or I got less than 30 grams, they can't do nothing to me. Well, I caught you selling it, so I got to book you. Understand what I'm saying? They have to make their money some way. They have to make their money some way. So keep this in mind. Watch this video a couple times and take in the information that I'm trying to give to you. Understand, the money has to be made. Too many people are let out of prison. Thousands of people are being let out of prison because of this. So what's going to happen to those people? We already know that their records are not going to be expunged immediately. We already know this, but not enough people are educated enough to understand that there are rules to this so-called legal marijuana game. Okay? It's a scam. It's a scam. As always, love somebody. More importantly, love yourself. Let me know your thoughts. Leave it in the comment section. I'm not just coming out with these videos because, hey, you know what, Max just want to smoke weed. No, that's not it. I don't even smoke. But I know the game that they're playing on the people. I know the game that's being played. Why are you raising the taxes so much that the lower class poor people cannot afford it? Why would you do that? There's a reason behind it, and it's money. And it's money. All those people that they let out, they're hoping they can get them to go right back in. So by the time they even expunge their record, if they even expunge their record, they'll be back in. Love somebody, more importantly, love yourself. Let me know what you think. Peace.